Okay, fall sports is here, and that means a lot of student athletes are hitting the field each week for the sports we love. But safety is always key to keeping things fun. So we've invited Bon Secour athletic trainer Johnny Nguyen to talk about what's being done to really protect our student athletes. So thank you for being here.
Of course, thanks for having me.
Yes, we're in the heart of the season right now. You know, you got a lot of cross country, football going on, and you always talk about the importance of having an emergency action plan. Can you explain kind of what that is?
So pretty much what's an emergency action plan is kind of just like a little protocol and like a guideline for school to have ahead of time, school and athletic event have ahead of time to prepare for catastrophic injuries, just as your spinal cord injuries, your heat illnesses, so how to help manage those situations when those situations do occur. So a lot of that is very venue specific, and kind of just having a different tool like the AED is a very big important one, kind of just one of those, and being CPR certified. Coaches in South Carolina have to be CPR certified, so
even the coaches do?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
So those are the little stuff that you kind of have in there, so just in case, especially going back to venue specific, it's like your football stadium's on this side, the address for that location is very specific to that location.
Oh, so if an ambulance is having to come in, that's smart.
People comes in, maybe the different gate keys are different, so having the administrator and athletic trainer to have those keys, have those access
Who's
points.
going to unlock the door? Who's
Exactly.
going to say? So much to think about.
Exactly. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that we're a little bit more that you don't think about.
And it means it was a great game if we never see y'all. Like we never, you know what I mean? Like we never want to see y'all. But you know, sometimes, you know, a player will go down, like one or two of the training staff will kind of run over. What is being done like at that minute? Is that just kind of like a quick assessment? Let's see what's.
And that, I mean, in those moments, you kind of just check up all the vital, make sure what is the biggest important. And I mean, for me, it was always CABS S3, circulation, airway, breathing, severe or shock, just kind of spinal cord injuries. So kind of just make sure that all your big things are checked off beforehand. So making sure there's not a bone sticking out of the skin, making sure we stabilize that, providing a lot of privacy for the student athlete, so that, I mean, at a lot of those, in those moments, it's very embarrassing for them, just because they're playing one moment and next, you know, they're on the ground and they're kind of hurt.
Yeah.
And there's been excruciating pain, so just kind of managing that and protecting that, and knowing what to do, like having your signal. I mean, obviously we have a signal that we want to keep away from everyone, that me and my coaches know that if I give the signal, everyone comes out, and if we are in a urgent situation, like this is a life or death situation, and this got to be done appropriately.
That's what I was going to say. I bet you have to really work one-on-one with the coaches. So when you know, like, all right, he's good. Luckily this was just the wind knocked out of him. So just give him a couple seconds, he'll be back. Or like, no, we may need to call in a cart.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of it's like that where, I mean, we kind of communicate that with the coaches ahead of time. Preseason is a good one that I do. I mean, it is highly encouraged that kids or athletic trainer and their coaches, athletic director, school resource officer are communicated, are well versed in the emergency action plan, so that when it does happen, we know what to do. So I mean, I try to plan with my coach to meet at least once a year, and at least every preseason, so that we are on the same page ahead of time.
That's really smart. Before we let you go, what about parents and fans? Is there anything they can do to be prepared for or preparing?
I think right now a lot of it is just advocating for athletic trainers. There has been a lot of turnover recently with not having school hospital system, and people can't afford to have athletic trainers, but that is not true, because you can invest in a football stadium, you can invest in various departments, but having an athletic trainer at all sporting event, having an athletic trainer at all practices, and I mean, with the school sizes right now, like I'm at a school with at least 250, 300 kids. There's only one of me, but there's 8 different games going on at once. So having more athletic trainer available would be a great resource. So parents and coaches, being parents advocating for the kids, like it's your kid.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's my job to take care of your kid.
Right.
So why can't we invest the money in athletic trainer to protect your kid?
Yeah.
So,
Johnny, you made this make so much sense. Made us think about some things that we hadn't always thought about. Again, he is with Bon Secour. There's a great website, the phone number in case anything ever happens, 675-HURT. Take you to all their information, but check them out. So thank you for all you do.
yes, ma'am.
Very
Appreciate
good.